Hi friends, welcome to Virtual Learning. Sri Babubai Fonda Junior College Dahanu welcomes you. Friends, we are learning Voyaging Towards Excellence written by Achut Godbole 1.8. Friends, we have studied two videos of that. Now this is the last video in part 3 of this text. I hope you will watch this video also with great energy. Dear friends, we were here. The lesson in humility and hard work as well as passion for excellence was going to play a very important role and vital role in my life. Means writer learn this lesson of humility and hard work in his life. He worked very hard. Up to this we have studied. Now let's go ahead. Coming back to my groups in IIT, my friends were not only more intelligent than me, but they were very well read. In, in group, writers' friends were not only intelligent but very well read. Means so many books they have read. So that's why he is telling, narrating about this. But they were very well read. They had interest in all the subjects like science, technology, sociology, psychology, economics, philosophy, anthropology, archaeology, political science. These are the subjects, friends. All these subjects are very knowledgeable. Different types of subjects are there. Now, here we know that the subjects like science, you know about science, technology, sociology, here study of society, psychology, study of mind, economics, philosophy, that study of principles, anthropology, archaeology, political science, etc. These are the subjects. Friends, our group was interested in all these branches apart from all the fine arts. Our group means writers group, writers friends. They were interested all branches of these things, knowledgeable things, and these are the subjects. All these branches apart from all these branches, they were interested in fine arts also, in sketching, drawing, painting, such as music also, that is a fine art, literature, painting. In short, our group was interested in what it is interested, their group interested in what, see here the meanings. Sociology, the study of society, human social interaction and the rules. Psychology, the study of human mind. Psyche means soul, mind or spirit, and logy means a branch of learning, study. Anthropology, the holistic scientific and social study of humanity, that is mankind. Study of mankind, that is anthropology. Archaeology, the study of past by excavation, by digging, and this is known as archaeology. It is a separate department of every country. Philosophy, now the love of wisdom or general principle of moral, study of principles. Let's go ahead. Almost anything under the sun and which concern human life and existence. Means they study the subjects, means writer's friend, writer's group. They studied each and every subject, fine art also. Means everything under the sun. Means here the find the meaning you have given here. Anything under the sun means everything. Anything under the sun which concern human life and existence. I was immediately attracted to the group and developed immense and deep interest in all these branches of knowledge. These are the branches of knowledge, and writer immediately attracted to this group, means his friends group, and they develop immense deep interest in all these branches of knowledge. None none of these subjects were part of our curriculum at IIT. Now friends, IIT means in engineering, subjects are different. Mathematics maybe another subjects, they're engineering subjects. And here psychology, sociology, philosophy, these are the different subjects, different branches, but they were interested. None of these subjects were a part of their curriculum. That was not part of curriculum, but writers group, writers friend, they were interested this. because all these subjects are related to human life. But again, I never studied for scoring marks in any examination. This writer's habit was there that he never studied for scoring marks, since he only studied for knowledge. And it's a good thing, friends. You should also learn for knowledge, not scoring in your examination. So this is a good approach of writer, good thing, good habit of writer. Here was a sea of knowledge. Means these subjects are the sea of knowledge in front of me, which I thought was necessary to pass the examination of life. And to pass examination of life, that is important, necessary. To pass examination of curricular, okay, you will study and you will pass, no problem. But the examination of life, we have to pass, which was far more important than just passing IIT examination. According to writer, this examination of life, that was very important. It is very difficult to become a master or an expert in all these subjects, but it was very important for me to understand at least the basic principles of most of these subjects. Means no one will become master in every subject or in all these subjects, but at least we should know. Writer also think about that. At least he should know the principles of most of these subjects. Means least basic principles. Any of us could easily top the GRE. Now, GRE examination, Great Record Examination, Graduate Record Examination, and migrate to US, United States. However, that thought never even touched our minds. To understand the world and how it works and serving India, means right in a writer's mind there was only thought of to get the knowledge, not to pass examination and went abroad for further study. Writer want to know this subject, basic principles of these subjects. That's why he studied to understand the world. Means all these subjects are necessary for understanding the world. It works serving India and her people. Means writer want to serve here Indian people, India and her people, means her mother India. People, her people was far more important to us. Means this is very important for us. Here, a very great number of things. Means here the meaning anything under the sun. And again, here the graduate record examination, GRE, long form of that. Let's go ahead. Therefore, I plunge into all these branches of knowledge. I jump into, dive into, plunge into all the branches of knowledge. It was a period of renaissance for me. Here, transformation, renaissance, good changes that took place, and this was the period for writer renaissance for me, transformation within the writer. We used to discuss about relativity, Big Bang, aesthetics, literature, philosophy, economics, and many other subjects every day until late into nights. Means there were a discussion about all these subjects. Now, what is relativity? I will explain. That is the relativity of Albert Einstein discovered this theory, relativity. Aesthetics here, the study of beauty, humility, humbleness in character and behavior. The relativity, a theory that states the principle of relativity, neglecting the effects of gravity, developed by Albert Einstein. This is the theory developed by Albert Einstein. Now, Big Bang theory, an explosion giving rise to universe, is how universe that form, and how that Big Bang is a very big blast, and after that big blast, that this universe, cosmos, that form. This is the theory, an explosion giving rise to universe, the theory that states formation of the universe, is how universe form. And relativity, Big Bang, aesthetics, here the meaning, the study of beauty, literature, philosophy, economics, and many other subjects every day until late into nights. My cupboard was full of books on a variety of topics. It is only because of the human curiosity that we have been able to make such a great progress in science and technology. Means because of human curiosity, we have made progress in science and technology. All the subjects, all the books were full of, means writers cupboard were full of all these books. Variety of topics were there with writer, and writer studied all these subjects. And writer states here that the human curiosity, because of human curiosity, all these things science that is developed, makes such a great progress in science and technology and social sciences also. I have number of limitations, but one thing I am proud of is curiosity, humility, and humanity. Means these three things are very important. Curiosity, so we should have humility, we should have, and humanity, that is a mankind, we should have. That is here, humility means humbleness. We should have humble in character and behavior. That is concern for our fellow human beings. I learned these values during my IIT days, and I to learn these values during IIT days, means studying while studying IIT in Mumbai. I was become a firm believer in rationalism. Means I become, means writer become firm believer. Rationalism means where here see here the rationalism meaning is here the practice of basing opinions and actions on reason and knowledge rather than religious belief or emotional response, rather than religious beliefs and emotional responses, but that is on the action and reason of knowledge. Okay, so this is rationalism. And equality for all these castes, creeds, race, genders, and religion means everyone that is equal. There should be no caste, there should be no creed, no races, no racial superiority, no gender bias, means all the, and no religious biases. Means all human beings are equal for everyone. I started treating nature as God. Writer started treating nature as God and humanity as religion. Means only the humanity is the religion. So very good thought of writer. Here we have studied about this relativity, Big Bang, explosion, giving rise to universe, the theory that sets formation of the universe. Let's go ahead. I passed from IIT, joined a non-violent social movement. This writer, when writer passed from IIT, he joined non-violent social movement. Means for society, he wanted to do something for tribals with Sarvodaya. This is the name of their organization, Sarvodaya, with tribals, village people participated in peaceful satyagraha. Satyagraha, we know that Mahatma Gandhi that given this satyagraha to us and went in jail for 10 days, came back to Mumbai. Once again, he came back. Writer was jobless for a while, worked for RS 125 month to supervise workers at the night shift in a mechanical workshop. And he got job, supervisor job, supervise workers, only the 125 per month. That was salary operator. At the night shift, he worked there, mechanical workshop, changed 13 houses in Mumbai, and he changed 13 houses in Mumbai and finally settled on information technology. And finally settled on information technology as my career, writer's career. I spent 32 years in information technology. Let's go ahead. Now here, information technology, out of which I was Chief Executive Officer or MD, that is a Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, that is CEO, or the software head for 23 years for large global uh, multinational software companies with thousands of software professionals worldwide and 6 offices in the US, 3 in Europe, 1 in Japan, and 1 in Australia. And so that was very huge company, multinational software company, and having these offices, professional worldwide, 6 offices in United States, 3 offices in Europe, 1 office in Japan, 1 branch in Australia, means throughout the world. Means you will see this company, information technology, or this software company was very all, that is Patni computer. I had to travel all over the globe around 150 times for business. Writer traveled. During this period, I had also written 4 books. Means during this period, writer had written 4 books and 500 to 700 pages each on information technology, published by Tata McGraw Hill. Means by this company, published, that was information technology. 4 books writer had written, and then translated into Chinese for global distribution. Even his books were translated into Chinese languages for distribution, global distribution. Let's go ahead. I learned a lot of things when I was running these large companies. These large companies, we know that Patni computer. The first one was the importance of teamwork. Now, while running this company, becoming CEO, managing director, means what are the things that we have to do, that are the teamwork? Means here first, what are the principles of good management? See here, what are the question is here? What are the principles of good management? Now, from this page, you have to find out the principles of good management. So here, first one was important for teamwork. Means teamwork. In today's world, nothing is possible without teamwork. You cannot be successful if you are loner and a egoistic person. Means you should not be a loner or egoistic. Means having pride or interested, self-centered. You should not have this characteristic. Means so we should not be loner or egoistic. Secondly, you need to lead from the front. Front means you need to lead. Means if you are a leader, you have to lead from the front by setting a good example in front of your staff. Suppose you are a leader, head of that company, so you have to set your good example in front of your staff. If you are doing good, then automatically your staff will imitate your activity. And this is the principle of management, good management. See here, the front by setting a good example in front of staff. Third was that you need to treat your subordinates and your colleagues as friends. Another principle, treat your subordinates or colleague as a friend. Means friendly relation. In my career, I made few mistakes. Means writer made few mistakes. He committed mistakes, and he also very frankly wrote about his mistakes also. But learned a lot about motivation, being a good listener. He also learned something, because we every time we are learning. So motivation, writer learn. Being a good listener, writer was a good listener. Means we should be a good listener. This is also one of characteristic. Target setting, set your target. Means target set, we have to set our target. And art of delegation, that is the art of representation, which forms such an important part of today's management. These are the principles of today's management. So friends, uh, these are the principles. Loner means alone, egoistic, self-centered, having pride. Now delegation, representation. Now see here, the principles of good management. Work with team. First one, that is a teamwork. Work with team. Don't be egoistic and loner. Lead with good example for your own. Treat your subordinates and your colleagues as friends. Be a good listener. Set your target. Be a good representative. So these are the principles of good management. Let's go ahead. After working for all these software companies for so many years, I wanted to return to my first love. Now writer wanted to return to first love. And we know that first love is always good. That is to read and write. Means this is the first love of writer, to read and write. On various subjects concerning human life and existence. Means various subjects concerning human life and existence of humanity, mankind. Writers love, that was the read and write about human being. So see here, therefore I two offers and gave up 2 offers around 3 crore rupees per annum to become a writer. To become a writer, writer rejected offer of other companies, big companies, worldwide companies of 3 crore rupees per annum, means per year 3 crore. So this is a very good offer, and writer rejected this offer to become writer because writer's first love is to read and write, and that's why for passion only he rejected this offer. See here, this is how my second innings as a writer in Marathi began. And writer's second inning means first inning, that is the head of the information technology company, that is the engineer, MD, CEO. And second inning, that is of writer, and he start writing in Marathi. Do you think passion is more important than wealth? This is a personal response type questions. So your answer is like this: yes, passion is more important than wealth, because uh, when there is a passion within you to become someone, then you love that thing, that subject very much than wealth. Sometimes wealth will not give solace to your mind, but your passion, when you complete your passion, then you will become very solace, calm, and quite feeling that very good. So this is important. So yes, according to me, passion is more important than wealth. So you have to give reasons for that. Personal response type question for 2 marks. Activity will come. Next, see here. After this, I have written about 34 books in Marathi. Most of them have become bestseller with tens of thousands of copies that sold for each other. However, it is not the sale or the money that is important to me as much as the fact that these books have brought about very good changes in the lives of thousands of readers. Means what happened? Not the sale is important for writer, but these books change the life of thousands of people. Means readers, means those who read these books, their life change. After reading my autobiography, Musafir, writer wrote his autobiography Musafir here, here, and a book on psychology, Manat. That is the book on psychology, Manat. That is within mind. Manat, it is a word, that is a Marathi word, because writer is a Marathi particularly. That's why he used these words, Marathi words. Musafir, that is a Hindi word. He has taken this word. Manat means within mind. Hundreds have come out depression, and after reading this his book, psychology book, that is Manat, hundreds of people they come out from depression, because we know that so many people they are in depression. And when people went in depression, we know that the result that was very horrible. Sometimes people commit suicide also. So here they come out from depression, and more than a dozen have given up thoughts of committing suicide. Means more than dozen, means more than 12, means so many people, so many readers, they stopped the thought of committing suicide and decided to start all afresh, means their life. So this is very good changes. There are hundreds who tell me that they understood the theory of relativity or Big Bang. Just I told you the theory of relativity, Einstein's theory, and Big Bang means how universe that form. After reading, so many people, so many readers commented writer or write some letters to writer. Reading my book on science, Himayagar. This is also another word, Himayagar Marathi means whosoever creates all these things, that is a Himayagar. My book, Boardroom, then another book, Boardroom, on management has created at least 20 successful entrepreneurs. So 20 successful entrepreneurs means here businessmen. Then there are hundreds who tell me that they know, can understand. Tell me that they now can understand economic time or NDTV profit after reading my book on economics. Arthat means after, this is the Arthat means earth means economy, related to earth means money. So Arthat, after reading that, so many people they wrote about this book and told writer that they didn't know about NDTV profit or something, that economic times, or reading that they were not understanding. But after reading this Arthat, they understood how to what is there. Many have turned to mathematics after reading my book on mathematics Ganiti. Means after Ganiti reading this book, many understood. The same is true about my books on Indian music, that is Nadved, Indian music, English literature, Zapurza, the name of book Zapurza, that is on English literature, painting, canvas, Western film, that is a limelight, and Western music, symphony. Means all these types of books writer created had written, or books such as Genius series, Rakta, or Vitamins, or Anartha. As these are the names of book. It is these reactions of thousands of readers, and these are the reactions of thousands of readers. Thousands of readers they read and they just give their comment, write their opinion to writer. Means how they change, how their life changed, how they understood all these subjects after reading your book Ganiti or Arthat or Kapurza or something, that books that is Ganiti. Let us go ahead and the feeling that I am touching the hearts of thousands. And when writer listen the comments, when writer read the comments of his readers, writer become very happy. Touching the hearts of thousands means writer as if he is touching the hearts of thousand people, means thousand hearts. If if not lakhs, thousand, that is too much of my readers that keeps me going. And this inspiration, writer inspired by this comment or readers, why I am telling you my story. Now this is the question, why writer is telling you this. This is the story of writer, and why he is narrating. When I look back, there are a number of lessons and values that I cherish and keep learning about even today. Why? Writer, when look back and cherish all, remind all these things, writer keep learning about even today. Number of so many lessons, writer, so many values. Values are there, lessons of values. Uh, Here, writer is learning. Yes, and we have to be a learner always. Here we have to find out something, we have to read something, because while we read books we get knowledge, we become knowledgeable. Some of these are thirst for knowledge. And why writer was reading and writing? Thirst for knowledge. There should be thirst, we should always thirsty for knowledge. So here, stay hungry, stay foolish. So curiosity, humility, humanity, rationality, equality, teamwork, quest for excellence. Means all these are the principles. Curiosity should be there, humility should be there, humanity should be there, and rationality should be there, equality should be there, teamwork should be there, quest for excellence should be there. Everyone should try for excellence. Never say die. Never say die. Means don't think to die, means committing suicide. So many people they are in depression. In depression, when they commit suicide. So here, writer's message is very clear. Don't say die. Means don't entertainment the thoughts or the thoughts of suicide or committing suicide. So thinking big means we should think big. Friends, here we have completed this Achut Godbole text, and this is autobiography. How did the author touch the hearts of the readers? After reading whole this page, you will be able to write, means how he touched the hearts of, how the readers get commented and wrote to writer comment, how they come out from depression, how they avoid the thought of suicide. So these are the things. Means it is the achievement of writer, not wealth, but these things are very important according to writer. So friends, we have completed. Now whatever the activities downside or brainstorming activities are there, you have to complete in your notebook. If anything, I will guide or in the form of PDF. So thank you very much.